So we're not gonna start with our regular music at the beginning of this live. I wanted to come and say something real quick, and I'm gonna get out of here because I have other things to do. Uh, I wanted to say that I'm extremely concerned, and I'm really, really hoping that some of these people, God, what is up with this? Why? What in the world triggered this damn thing? Something had to have triggered this damn smoke alarm, and I think it's my spirits because it did that last week. Anywho, um, I'm very concerned for the spiritual community, y'all, honestly, because what I see sometimes, like pretty blatantly, it's not only a contradiction, but to me, it's also very dangerous. Um, so I think it was about 10 o'clock this morning. And just FYI, I'm not connected to nobody on here. As far as like the wavelength, the energy, it's no connection whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So it was probably about maybe 10 o'clock yesterday morning. My spirit guides wanted me to make a meditation video. And the meditation video was meant to, kind of help people, and so that people would understand the power of authentic healing. And because we go by a certain wavelength and frequency, okay? And then we go by the dates. And so it was just time for me to do that quick meditation. Why did I see somebody go behind me to do the same thing? You know, us healers are also, we are a part of creation. And we don't have the same spirit guides. We don't. When we do certain things, it is because we are being led by spirit. There are times where, you know what, a part of your healing process might be me having to stick a goddamn wooden stake through your enemy's hearts. Yesterday, it was that meditation video for the energy shift, for reality shifts. Why would you, several hours later, start advertising to trolls and bots your meditation services? Why would you do that? We don't work together. We're not on the same frequency. Why are you trying to run behind me and piggyback off of me while flagging my channel and having an entire smear campaign against me? It hasn't been enough time. Again, it's very weird to me, and it's dangerous. And I just had somebody earlier, it's not serving the spiritual community or people for people like that to be doing stuff like that. It's not serving. Like, and it's crazy because I just did a live yesterday about somebody that contacted me and was like, I'm stepping away from occultism because I've went to people and it's done nothing but chaos. It's brought chaos into my life. And that's why, because they are not authentically connected with spirit. Spirit may have different things that you need to do at that time. So you're leading people to do something that it's probably not time to do. And that's where the chaos is going to come from. And the bad reviews and the problems. And you should not be doing that. So is it a coincidence that this lady, and it doesn't matter, like a lot of these people that have more views than me are very delusional. Okay. But is it a coincidence? Because most of their views are bots. Is it a coincidence that this person would put up a half naked photo of themselves as if that's going to sell it even faster? I mean, are you advertising sex or are you advertising authentic healing? I don't know. I have a man that I'm very loyal and faithful to, so I don't sell sex services, but it's very disrespectful because during our healing practices, especially a lot of the indigenous people, we were fully clothed. So you're gonna go behind me and advertise a and I think since her son got out of jail, she's thinking I'm free to do this, but that doesn't make a difference. Like you're putting yourself in a position where you shouldn't be doing that, and you're putting other people in danger by doing that because it's not authentic. And then why are you following me around? Why? I don't have anything to do with you. We don't have a spiritual connection. You can't force it. You're weird. You're like a stalker X or something. Like that's very weird energy that you're in. What are you doing? And I didn't even know it. I was so busy yesterday that I just went and looked, and I'm like, spirit that led me to go over there and look. And I'm like, what the hell? That don't even make no sense. Why do these people in social media do that? And the reason why they do it is because they're lost. You don't even like me. You're very disrespectful to me. You're literally just like one of the worst people that I know. Like I'm not into backwards compliments. I'm not in no. Like we're not in slavery times where we have to pretend that we don't get along. I'm not slave minded, so this has been established for years that me and you don't rock with each other. So then what makes you think that like that's kind of ridiculous to me. So I'm just sitting, and then also I've had certain people that I am not connected with, and these people, it's coincidentally they're from the South. And it's an embarrassment to the true healers that are in the South. It's an embarrassment. Why would you, several hours after what I do, because I know you watched me, because and we know you watch me, because you talking about me to people that are not relevant to my life. And it's very bizarre and weird. And everybody from that gang stalking group, which healers are not gang stalkers, people come to us. But see, I've had to reach out to people because people are so confused. I've had to reach out to people because people are so confused as to what the fuck is going on. That's just like earlier today, both of them did it. I'm not gonna mention their damn names. Right. And I'm gonna take down videos because I feel like now I'm not putting my people in that position no more. Right. But they already know not to deal with you if they do their like you, like it's not about loyalty to me, it's the best for you. But like this dude puts a post on his wall, very subtle, talking about the remodel of his house. Like they're shadow, like you're not my shadow. You're creating an illusion for social media. And then if you had any real spiritual foresight or sight, you would understand that every single thing that I have went through has nothing to do with you, but rather my spirits allowed me to go through it for a reason. You're not a part of my initiation. You're nobody to me. That's a fact. That's a fact. And it's so many people out here, they are delusional. And they think, haha, I'm stalking you. So that means that I have power. No, you don't. You look crazy and stupid. It's insanity, for lack of better words. Crazy and stupid is the only way I can describe it. I think it's ridiculous. I really do. I think it is ridiculous. And it's not a coincidence. It really honestly isn't a coincidence. And you don't see this happening anywhere else. Like I just, oh my God. You know what? Let me ask you know what? We're going to make it like it was never. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make it, yep. We're going to make it like I never made the mistake of talking to you. Yep. That's exactly what we're going to do. Because this is ridiculous because it's like you're confusing people. And then for years went around saying stuff like, trying to get the whoremongering, impoverished men to say that I'm a prostitute and demean me and shit. You gonna get in trouble with the ancestors for doing shit like that. Do you not take it seriously? What the hell? My spirits are like literally. I'm gonna tell you something. People like that, like I wipe you from my history. It's like I never spoke to you. It's sad. It's embarrassing. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous for you to do that. And people have been warned about that. Like, I'm not like, it just said it's not a goddamn coincidence. And by the way, if you're trying to steal the earnings and the birthright of any indigenous person, I am indigenous at the end of the goddamn day. Just because you got somebody to Photoshop a picture to make me look like a fucking alien does not mean that I am not indigenous. Every dime will be cursed that you earn if you are able to steal from me. But judging by, because I do 100% shamanic magic, I don't, and I do sell certain products, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time, like I do have a supplier or a drop shipper. That's actually for my students. When I drop ship stuff to y'all, I am nice enough to give you guys my discount. So otherwise, I do 100% magic. I don't earn money. I don't sell liquor. I don't sell food. I don't, no, I don't sell creams, maybe magical creams and oils, maybe. I'm talking about stuff with an intention. You're obviously backbiting. You're obviously like, and what it's sad. It really is. It's very sad. And I spoke to Spirit yesterday and they are pissed. Let's just put it like that because for your own selfish purpose, me and my family, we may be shit to you, but the ancestors are looking at you and they are the ones with the fucking power. They are. And they don't like it and they not on your side. And that's why you always complaining. That's why you always sick. That's why you are constantly being attacked because of spirit. I see attacks coming at me all the time. That shit don't touch me. The fact that you are so uncreative and so non-spiritual and you think that that's the dark mother, you think that the dark, because your mother was like that and didn't give a damn about you, you think that the dark mother is attacking a mother and her goddamn children, and spirit is telling you that you are fucked up seriously and royally. That's disgusting. And then on Sunday you'll go and you'll pray to Jesus and you wonder why all this fucking chaos comes to people and why people really honestly don't fuck with you in that way. You wonder why I make more than you as far as spiritually. I get more blessings than you and I get less views than you. Because first of all, your views are fake. It's all fucking fake. And the few people that you get to come to you, you fuck them up. And that's a fact. There has been nothing but advertising of these so-called spiritual services with zero real feedback, and we don't see it. We're not seeing it. But what I am seeing you do is try to latch on because I have my ancestors. My ancestors are powerful enough to where we don't have to do that to you. My ancestors are powerful enough to do that. I'm talking about my own personal ancestors and the way that my spirits, Tiamat, Lilith, Santa Muerta, the way that they always deliver for me, they show me loyalty and favor because I don't do shit like that. I don't sit up there and say, "Oh, I want to sacrifice some children so that I can be famous." First, her path was, I want to sacrifice Jamila's children so that I can be famous. And when that failed, now you a professional healer and you provide services to people while you're getting a group of people to attack me. And you done already did the most. And now you're shadowing me. And me and you ain't gonna never be cool. What I would suggest that you do, because my ancestors are never like, first of all, it ain't just about my ancestors, it's about my husband's ancestors. He got me, he gonna keep me forever. So all that, I got somebody that has muscles and just that's so that, like, we not playing that game no more. Because I'm with my husband because of love. That's why I love him, because I love him. So I'm not with him so that he's my husband is not in social media at all. In fact, he took his social media down. I know exactly what he's doing. He's healing. I'm healing him. So it's crazy and it's dangerous. Stop doing that. And like when you made your transition, when you got your son a Saturn return, you're bringing me up for what? I don't want nothing to do with you. I will have nothing to do with you. And I have that right. Let it go. Part ways. Anybody that attacks my children, anybody that I can see in spirit wishing death on my children, and somebody that is disloyal, no. Okay? No, no, no. I'll love you next lifetime. Maybe we can be friends. Friends only. When you get it together. straight up and down, man. You know what I'm saying? And you think you're not in trouble for making attempts to block my communications and my messages? You think you're not in trouble? When you hit the false flag button on my channel to get it blacklisted and demonetized, that was when you stepped outside of the spiritual realm and into the mundane. And that was when you became powerless, because you didn't light a candle to do that. You may have lit a candle, but you had to come and spend hours flagging, lying, and creating a bunch of negative karma for yourself. That's a fact. Am I lying? Am I lying? And I know you respect me. Probably want me to be with your son. I've had many mamas of sons tell me you be the perfect wife for my son. I want you for my son. But at what cost though to me? You see what I'm saying? But for and I think that that's really what it is deep down. But that ain't my path. And I'm not dissing or I would never disrespect her son again. Let's just put it like that. Even if he did that to me. You know why? Because I do respect the fact that he survived all of that. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and but I ain't got to go through all that because I ain't got no fucking fear of nothing. Like I literally have no fear of nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I wish you healing and I wish you better. But you got to stop coming out here frauding the spiritual community, man, for real. Like, honestly, I think that the frequency that you probably should have been on is probably love and not lust. Like that would have been a good frequency if I were to make a suggestion. But lust and love, it can be. It depends on who's doing it. You know, yeah, that, and I'm not saying that these energies are not available, but I'm saying that it's disingenuous. And then also some of the things that y'all are involved with, spirit is like swarming. If we were to look at the live feed of Planet Earth right now, it's surround like I'm telling you right now, Planet Earth on March the 1st is swarming with spiritual activity. Just this vapor, it's smoky, it's white, and we can't see it through a camera's eye. You have to be looking from a spiritual eye. So we're gonna be getting some rain too. Like right now. That's what's happening. And so they are very real. But if you're not actually connected, because right now what I'm dealing with is my clients are having a hard time shifting, probably because of all the lies and deception in social media. What I'm getting from spirit is that the spiritual community was already broken. All the people were already broken. You didn't have to break people even more. So that's where you were in violation. When you tried to turn people against me, it was very sad. Even Jesus wept. I'm not even gonna lie. Because, when you try to demonize a good person, it ain't even about the money. It ain't about the money. When it comes to that, you causing heartbreak and pain and stuff to people that's already hurting. You hurting people more. You do more harm than good. That's how they see you. It's a fact. Since this channel got flagged and blacklisted, I've seen I've worked with hundreds of clients. And we're not talking about sex work. When you come to me, you get an authentic reading. I know that I got possessed by Lilith and sometimes you just gotta tick off the enemy. But at the end of the day, I've been doing that for years. I've been taking, y'all know, before I started my company, before I continued on my spiritual path, y'all know that I was on here in dance underwear and t-shirts doing my body shots from my weight loss and fitness videos. So that wasn't anything sexual about that, and let's keep it a buck. I can come on here fully clothed and still, a lot of people are going to think about sex or having sex with me. It's not even necessary for me to even be half naked. You know what I'm saying? So that's a given. But, it's not something, we're not doing that. Like when I get off of here and I finish my work, which it pisses me off that I have to fucking finish my work because you're lost and can't find your own way. It's almost like you're using me as a spirit guide, and that's just like, and I'm not your spirit guide. It's or you am I? Are you being led by me? I don't want to say I'm your enemy, but I'm definitely an adversarial energy, and I take it very seriously. No, it's not funny. No, I'm not laughing because I'm not a goofy ass person. Nothing that you have done has been funny. And to a lot of people that have witnessed it, they're not laughing either. There is nothing funny about, oh, that's what I was going to mention. You know what? Is it even worth mentioning? No, it ain't even worth mentioning. What I will say this is that, Spirit is watching the cooning and the buffooning as well. And it's totally fucking ridiculous. The mammary around here. I don't get it. And like I said, you're breaking the spiritual community even more by even bringing up that energy, just because I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I'm done talking about that. I'm done talking about slavery. I listen, it's 2000 and motherfucking 25. I'm through talking about slavery and fucking racism. I'm through fucking talking about that stupid shit. I'm done. I'm done. All y'all that keep talking about it, y'all got sick hearts, man, and go figure out how to fucking fix that shit. And if you can't even fix your sick heart, how the fuck you gonna fix somebody else's? You gonna make it worse. People that are in that energy are sick of heart. And it's very heartbreaking. And what's crazy is that we'll tell everybody else to rest in peace, but we won't even let our own fucking ancestors rest in peace. They can't rest in peace. Some of them need to just be eternally rested. They just need to rest eternally in power. And it just it's craziness. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Okay, please stop doing that. Like, and quit bringing up my name, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only interest over here of you is my spirits have interest in you and what it is that you're doing to the spiritual community. That's the only thing. People that are looking for help, people that are trusting, they don't need that kind of bullshit. They don't need that kind of chaos. And spirit is going to stop you from doing that. That's all I got to say. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, though, they know exactly how to do it because honestly, about the only thing that is the only thing that I regret in life is coming to social media and connecting to you. That's the only regret that I have in life. And you know what? There are some things that we have to regret because we learn from it and we grow from it, don't we? We're not going to be in denial about anything. I'm not in denial about the mistake that I made getting involved with people like that. And I have to own it and transmute it. Okay, I'm not waiting for you to do that. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. And then another thing, Spirit saw somebody trying to do some kind of ritual to keep me in Georgia. Please stop doing that. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt your something bad gonna happen. You keep doing that. That is not your place, and you are not God. God allows us to be God of ourselves, not everybody. That's the rules. Those are the cardinal rules. If somebody doesn't welcome that, they don't welcome it. It's not a part of their path. You can't question that. That's a narcissist questioning somebody's path. And you people have a serious issue with doing that because you are narcissistic. And you're going to end up hurting yourself doing that because that's not a part of my path. My path was to come down here, stay here for 10 years, be delayed. No, not delayed. But then meet my husband in July of 2024 and leave. That's always going to be a part of the plan, and you can never change it. If somebody else, if it's required for somebody totally irrelevant to you, that's just like right now, God is working it out with my husband. That's because he's relevant to me. I'm not relevant to you whatsoever. That's why when a woman says no, no means no. What kind of rapey ass energy is this? And then that's why y'all want to bring back slavery. And then that's really gonna get you boinked. It's ridiculous, y'all. It really is. I gotta go though, y'all. I got appointments in the morning, but I'm gonna get this slid in here because everybody that has to part ways with me misses me. But when you do that kind of stuff to me, I feel like you miss me or something. I feel like you miss me. You know what I'm saying? But no, some people come into your life for a reason. Some people come into your life for a long time. Some people come into your life for a short time. It just is what it is. And that's exactly this situation is that, I should have been done moved on from that situation. I saw the point of contact. The first point of contact that I was supposed to make with my husband was in 2021. Took an extra 3 years. So you did that. Congratulations. You delayed somebody by 3 years. It don't matter because me and him get those 3 years back with interest. And I'm going to tell you why. Because my husband, he is he's a carpenter. He works on houses. And so it just so happened to be negated. And that's why we finally met at the extended stay. And we both went through hell until we got to each other. And it wasn't supposed to, I wasn't even supposed to move in that house on Cumberland. I was supposed to be somewhere else. But Reality got shifted, but it's okay because it worked out okay. You know what I'm saying? Still gonna be the same final destination. Still gonna be the same final destination. But what are you gonna do about spirit that has questions for you about that? Like, you should know to, like, if you were a true spiritualist, you would know to not be trying to mess with the destiny of a witch, especially a shaman. Because I ain't never tried to change your destiny. I just wanted protection from it. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not in the wrong for anything that I've done. Everybody has the divine right to, I was about to say divine right to protect themselves. Everybody. And if you've lost sight of that, that's sad. Because that's not what the ancestors are doing. Trying to make it look like I'm your sex slave and got all these weird, perverted people calling black women niggas and being weird, and folks slapping each other in the damn face with razor straps and shit. That ain't got nothing to do with Jamila. And you gonna have to deal with that. Not me. I ain't gotta deal with that shit. Hell, it's already a damn shame that I was supposed to, when I came here, my husband was the only person I was supposed to be with. But he forgive me. He understands. You know what I'm saying? Because I forgive him. What choice do I have? Okay. All right. That's pretty much it. I gotta go. Bye.